In congratulating the members who have been elected to the East African Legislative Assembly. Madam Speaker, I am sure these are men and women who have the capability and the knowledge and everything required to represent this country in that parliament, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I also want to specifically congratulate the people who have been elected on behalf of my party, Honorable Winnie Odinga and Honorable Suleiman Shahbal, who I'm sure will immensely help this country to develop economically in the East African region, Madam Speaker. I also want to congratulate other members who have been elected in the other side of the coalition, Honorable Hassan Omar and Honorable Falhada, and all Honorable Kalonzo, who is from our party, and Honorable Karini Kega. I want to mention them by name because those are my friends. But Madam Speaker, the hero of this election today is Honorable Geoffrey Maina Karobia. Madam Speaker, this is a young man who was rejected, Madam Speaker. He was rejected by his coalition that he does not deserve to go to that parliament, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I found him last night. I found him last evening, Madam Speaker, on the corridors of this house, Madam Speaker.
Junet.
Madam Speaker, this is a young, 8 years old young man, Madam Speaker, who was rejected terribly, Madam Speaker.
What is your point of order, Leader of Majority?
When I found him on the corridors of Madam Speaker.
Mike, Honorable Junet, I'm on a point of order. Honorable Speaker, you know, Honorable Speaker, this political posturing, you know, is typical and characteristic of the Honorable Junet. And Honorable Speaker, it is completely out of order for the Honorable Junet to purport that the MP-elect one Godfrey Maina Karobia was rejected by any coalition, because the election, Madam Speaker, in line with the Yala rules, was to be in this house. Yes. It is also preposterous, Honorable Junet, it is tantamount to saying, I would have said very unsavory things about dynasties and the election of family members into Yala. But I have restrained myself because I have said as a leader, we are electing members of the Yala Assembly to go and represent Kenya. And therefore, the Honorable Maina Karobia is duly elected by members across the political divide, from Kenya Kwanza and from Azimio.
Thank you, Leader of Majority.
Because he warrants and he worked for us in the Kenya Kwanza coalition. And I want to refrain myself from speaking about dynasties. I want to refrain about myself from
okay, good. The Honorable... the Honorable, your time was up, Junet. Your time was up. Order, members. Order, members. Honorable Junet, the light had flashed already. Yes. Honorable members. Honorable members. We are supposed to be congratulating the successful candidate and not having an altercation between members. Honorable Junet, I have ruled. I'm not debating from the chair, Honorable Junet. I shall proceed. Okay. Order, order. Honorable Junet, had you asked politely and with decorum that you wanted an extra minute, I would have given it to you. But the fact that you continued shouting from the... yes, then I will not give it to you. You have already spoken. I am... Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms. The Honorable Dr. Robert Pukose, member for Endebess. The Honorable member for Endebess, Dr. Robert Pukose.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me opportunity to be able to congratulate the newly elected members of the IALA who have been elected by this parliament. Honorable Speaker, you know I was the teller on the Kenyan side, on the Kenya Kwanza side, together with the Deputy Whip. And I want to actually congratulate the clerks. They did a tremendous job. Our clerks were very professional, together with our sergeant at arms who are also here. They've done a wonderful job. And the only thing I want to ask our members is that everybody might have been supporting someone. But at the end of the day, all of us must come together. The team that we've elected is the team that will represent